So right now it's 6:50 a.m. on May I forgot, May 7th, I think. And I'm going to have my 12th and 13th battle, which are the physics battles, physics papers 1 and 2. And this is going to be my second last day in the exam, so I guess that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, I'm not I'm not confident about this. I'm not 100% confident today. So I hope that, it's easy. All right. Ho, 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 ho. So right now it's 5:46 p.m. on May 7th. Yes, it's been a while after I have returned home after the exam, after the physics exam, aka exams, or uh, I like to call it battles, number 13 and 14 actually. So, actually, a few interesting thing happened today. So, first of all, let's start off with the morning. I didn't know how to go there. That spot is easily the farthest exam center I've I've had to travel to for this exam thing. And so I kind of didn't know how to go there. I, however, know that the school that I'm going to, school Y, is near school X, which is the same school that I went to for all four of my English and Chinese exams. So I know how to go to school X. So if I take a bus to school X, then I can walk all the way to school Y. That sounds like a pretty good plan, right? All right, so I took the bus to school X, and on the bus I saw Dean. I met Dean, the boy from my class as well. We said hi to one another, and we got off the bus and we said bye. And I walked to school X first, which is the bigger and more famous school than school Y, which is this really obscure small school, not super small anyways. Anyways, I arrived at school X. There are multiple schools on that mountain, so school X is the biggest one and school Y is not, obviously. I arrived at school X and I thought, okay, this is weird. It's almost like I'm going to school X to take the physics exam, but I'm only passing by. And I know that um maybe I will see some people from there that I know of. So I actually saw Natalie. Really funnily, even though I and Natalie never had the same exam location, we saw each other twice during this exam period, especially on today when I saw her and Betsy together um, in outside of school X. And I also saw a couple of people from another class. So I walked up to Betsy and Natalie, and I said hi, and then bye, and then I just left. And they didn't even process. Like they saw me, and they're like, "Oh, you're with." Oh, he's gone. And I just walked away. Hi, bye, and then I'm gone. Um, it happened in like 3 seconds. Anyways, I had my phone in my hand. I was on Google Map. I tried to find the best pathway to go to that school. So I walked over to school Y, which is like about 5 minutes away from school X. I had to walk down a hill and then up another little slope to the school Y. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna meet anyone I know when I arrive there because it's such an obscure school. Psych! Everyone else was there. I saw Leo, surprisingly, given how much I've talked to Leo yesterday because I had to ask him all the physics stuff. I saw Leo and I tapped him on the shoulder with my pencil case, and he was like, "Oh, you're here." And then when I and Leo um, were walking to the back end of the queue to queue up once again, we saw Tyrus, Ben, Tyrus's friend Clay, all fake names by the way. We saw Scooby, who is the same girl in my class, who is a girl from the same class as I and Leo are in. Yeah. And we also saw Adam. And we also saw Tom. But not in the morning. Actually, yeah, in the... I already forgot. No, I think we didn't see Tom until after paper 1 for some reason. Anyways, I'm tired. I need to sit. Anyways, we went into the school, and we went into the school hall, and I sat at the very front row, front column, row. It's horizontal. I sat at the first seat, and one of the teachers from my school, an ICT teacher, aka computer science teacher, was there as one of the invigilators. And actually, I forgot to mention that one of our Chinese history teachers was also an invigilator in my English exams. Anyways, so we have physics paper 1. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it's the worst paper of all times, but it's nearly one of the worst. Like, of course, as per usual, the MCs, the multiple choice questions, they are confusing and difficult as fuck. However, I've tried my best, and I just hope that I'm gonna get at least a 20. I'm not even asking for above a 25, you know. And then for paper 1B, the long questions, we have 10 long questions. And I thought I did pretty well in my own standards, which means that I did fine, not necessarily all that greatly. I did fuck up one question pretty badly, though. But, that question was really difficult. It's this really complex circuit, and we're asked to find the power of the circuit, and then after finding the power of the circuit, we need to find the equivalent resistance of the circuit. It's a bunch of different light bulbs connected in parallel, and in a way it's super confusing. It's not just, a bunch of parallel lines, a bunch of parallel circuits. It's like very complicated and messy. It's like a web. That was a weird question. Yeah, another really weird question is the tank one, where there's this 3.1 times 10 to the power of 6 Pascal of gas, and there's a stopper in that tank. If you release that stopper, there's enough force to start to launch a jet plane, because the pressure is just too high. That was a weird question, but I think I got it right. And another question that's really weird is there are 2 planes that are charged, that are connected to an EMF, and so one plane is positively charged and the other is negatively charged. And in between the plane, there is a stick, and it is levitating without touching anything. It is levitating in midair, and the stick is connected to two spheres, two charged spheres, and one of them is positively charged and one of them is negatively charged. And when the EMF is turned on, the stick tilts by 20 degrees exactly. I actually got that question right for some reason. For the last question, it's radiation, and I fucked up a little bit, but it's whatever. All right, paper 2. Fuck me. I was pretty terrible. Yeah. To be fair, I didn't study that much for paper 2. And yeah, just not great, not good. For question 3, energy, there are 2 questions that I did, 3 and 4. I did 3 energy and 4 medical physics. For question 3 energy, I fucked up. Before I went to paper 2 exam, I was like, okay, I hope that they don't ask us the nuclear power question, okay? The whole nuclear fission fusion topic, binding energy, so confusing. I don't understand it at all, and the entire energy question is about nuclear power. I was totally fucked, and I didn't know what was happening. For medical physics, it's better. I did fuck up one multiple choice question, which is really dumb, which is about an X-ray scan of a bone. Apparently, regardless of having bone marrow or not in your bone, you can't use X-ray to distinguish between the part where it's just a bone surface and the part where there is bone marrow in the bone. Okay, anyways, that's a small fuck up. But afterwards we have the main question, which I think is about radiation. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. But still, the energy question totally fucked up. So yeah, anyways, afterwards, me and Leo and Adam, we took a minibus to Fortress Hill, which is a district west, a sub-district west of North Point, which is a district west of my home district. Not directly west, but somewhere west, okay? I live in the east of the island. So we went to that district, sub-district, and I was like, okay, should I have dinner back at home or should I have dinner with Leo and Adam? And at the end, I had lunch with Leo and Adam. We went into this restaurant, and we were like, okay, this restaurant sucks. We looked at the menu, and for instant noodles, 56 Hong Kong dollars for a bowl of instant noodles. Are you fucking kidding me? And we were like, okay, let's order something else, like fried noodles, or something meat related. And the waiters are like, sorry, we ran out of those. So we were like, fuck it, and we just escaped the restaurant. We were like, 니기른데요, and so we walked to another restaurant, Vietnamese noodle restaurant. So we went there and we had lunch there. It was pretty great. It was fun. We had laughs. We talked about all sorts of things. We talked about how funny and dumb our teachers in the school are. We talked about North Korean politics and the fact that countries with the word democratic in their official name aren't really the most democratic countries in the world. The most democratic country in the world is Timor-Leste. But other than that, North Korea, not really. DRC, not really all that democratic. Yeah. We talked about politics, we talked about all sorts of things, and we had laughs. And I'm happy that I had lunch with them because it's the end of the world. You only get so much time to actually interact with the people especially nice people like them. Afterwards, I and Leo, we took a subway back home. Leo said Marty is going to their apartment to study biology with them, and I said I want to go back home and take a rest. So I did. And now I'm back home. I took a shower. I feel refreshed, but I should not completely put down my fighting spirit, my battle spirit, even though I'm exhausted, because it's not over yet. I still have the biology exams number 15 and 16. I'm gonna take a rest now, of course, but later on I'm gonna start working again. So yeah, hopefully I see Mary on the biology exam day, even though I don't think it'll happen because Mary doesn't live nearby, but there's a small chance, okay? Because look, Leo lives east of my home district, but Leo and I had to go to somewhere in the west, or more like in the center of the island. Not the center of the island. Anyways, Leo had to go this far to the exam center. I think there's a possibility that Mary is going to go to, the same exam center. Hopefully. Small chance, but I hope so. And I hope that Oliver will be there too. Oliver had an Instagram live yesterday night, and he said he gave up and he's not going to take the physics exam. And I asked him if he's going to take biology, and he said, hell yeah. So rip, and I hope he works hard for biology, and I hope that Mary's there. And I had 2 dreams where I and Mary have a really nice, friendly chat. Not a very awkward, not even a very seductive, like a lustful chat. It's a very friendly and easy chat. It's kind of crazy. And I had another dream where I accidentally stepped on Mary's foot, or maybe the other way around, and Linda was there, and Linda saw it, and she laughed. And I just hope that all these dreams come true, even though they won't, for sure. But I'll try. I'll try to actually have a nice, friendly conversation, an easy conversation with Mary. If that's possible, then great stuff. Yeah. I've talked to her on December 20th. But it's been 106 days since I've seen Mary, so, I miss her. I really do. So they say the moon is at its largest size today. There's a super moon apparently. Where the fuck is the moon? I can't see the moon. Where's the moon? I can't see the moon here. It's all concrete. I need to go outside. So yeah, no moon. I can't see any moons. But they say the moon is super large today for some reason, especially large, and it should appear a little pink. I can't see it obviously because buildings. So it's 2 a.m. right now. I know it's late, and I did not do the 2017 biology, unfortunately. I don't know. I just took a huge rest today. I spent a lot of time not doing anything. Watching YouTube videos, listening to music. I edited my DSE episode and the YouTube poop because why not? Because I feel like if I don't post that meme, if I don't edit and post that meme, it's gonna be very outdated soon. So, gotta do it. yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, and tomorrow I'm gonna do 2017 DSE, right? And then maybe half of 2018, and then a biology wrap. And it's going to be cool. It's going to be great. It's going to be relaxing because we only have one subject to focus on, and I'm gonna focus on it 100% full concentration. But right now, I gotta sleep. I'm not gonna set an alarm. I want to sleep. I want to have a sweet dream. I want to dream about the people I know. I want to dream about Mary. I want to see her face, see her smile in my dreams. That would be very nice. And I would like to feel like I've just seen her after I woke up, even though it's all in my head. But it's the best I've got. So yeah. Um okay, so right now it is what day is it? What time is it? I think it's I'm just gonna make a guess. Okay, I'm gonna okay, it's 2:04 p.m. on May 8th. And we are one, two, three, 2.5 days away from our final two exams, the biology. And I'm just gonna I had a really good sleep this morning. I fell asleep at around 2:30, unfortunately, and I woke up at noon. So but I'm gonna do three things today: biology wrap, biology 2017, and 2018 paper. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And or actually no. Or no. Today I'm gonna do biology 2017 and 2015. I don't think I've completed 2015. And then afterwards I will do actually not afterwards, actually right now. I'm gonna do a biology wrap video. Finally, I have time, so I'm gonna do that. So right now it is 5:30, and I've just spent 1.5 hours, actually 2 hours, just talking about biology. Part one, the biology wrap video, part one. WRAP, not RAP. And now I'm gonna do 2016 MCs. I realized that I haven't done the 2016 multiple choice questions. I'm gonna do that now, and afterwards I'm gonna take a rest, because I'm tired. Okay. After all the talking, but I'm gonna do this first. Sure, why not? And then later on I'm gonna do 17, and tomorrow 18 mock. The last day 19. I have a bit of problem trying to answer this question. In which of the following pairs of carbohydrates can Benedict's test can be used to distinguish the two carbohydrates from one another? I just talked about this a couple hours ago, except I didn't specify what kind of reducing sugar there are, and now I'm struggling, reducing sugars. And I believe that glucose works, but sucrose doesn't work, I heard. But then the question asks, which of the following pairs of carbohydrates can Benedict's test be used to distinguish the two carbohydrates from one another, which means that the two needs to be different. So first of all, I don't think you can test for starch. So starch will give a negative result while glucose gives a positive result. So I'm pretty sure that 4 is one of the answers. Now the other answer, I really don't know. I think sucrose is going to give a negative result, so sucrose, starch, yeah, 1 doesn't work. So this means I am left with 2 and 4. I'm going to go for D. Now this is a pretty fun question. The food product bearing this nutrition label is most likely to be. This is the nutrition label. So it has 3.1 grams of proteins, 3.5 grams of fat, 4.6 grams of total carbohydrates, and all of them are sugars, no dietary fibers, and 44 milligrams of sodium and 110 milligrams of calcium. So since there are no dietary fibers, I don't expect it to be bread or potato chips because there are no starch. I don't think so. There are a lot of saturated fats, no trans fats. So there are fats and there are proteins. So it's milk or sausage. And then there are sodium and calcium, which can both exist in milk and sausages. I mean, especially for milk. Except in milk, I feel like the composition. Oh no, wait. There is a lot of calcium indeed in milk. Um, See, this is tough. This is really tough. I'm gonna go for milk. It could be sausage though. It could be sausage because I mean, realistically, if you make sausages, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go for milk then, because if it's a sausage, then it shouldn't have this much calcium. So I'm gonna go for milk. All right, I've arrived at of the following vessels, which one contains blood with the highest urea content? Realistically, the blood vessel that contains the highest concentration of urea should be the one right before entering the kidney, aka the renal artery, except we don't have renal artery, but we have renal vein, which should be the one containing the least concentration of urea. So, it's gotta be, I think, either hepatic vein or hepatic portal vein because uh, hepatic means liver, and urea is produced in the liver because of deamination. And I think I don't know which one is it. I'm gonna go with B because I think portal vein is the one that comes before going into the kidney. So I'm gonna go with B, but it could very much be D. But B is the answer. Okay, so this is a bit of an experimental question here. This is an experiment that collects auxin from the tip of the coleoptiles under different conditions. After that, agar blocks are placed back on the decapitated coleoptiles of the same height. So, first of all, in darkness, there's no auxin. So 1 and 2 should be the same. Yeah. Okay. In all four, 1 and 2 are the same. For 3 and 4, light generates in 3, but it should go to 4, but it didn't go to 4 because it's split. So 3 should be taller, while in this one 6 should be taller, but 5 should not be taller because all the auxin went to 6. So it should be 3 and 6. Except we have this thing, which is a little awkward. Which one is it? I think 3 should be higher than 4, so it could be B. But if it's B, why is 5 higher than 6? Oh, actually, no. No, oxygen should just generate here, so 6 should be taller than 5, yeah. And in this case, 3 and 4, because it's not like 3 should grow towards the light. So 6 should be taller than 5. And, see, I really don't know. It's either B or C. I'm gonna go with B. Okay, at the end, which of the following can be used to control setup? Normal coleoptile, decapitated. I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's just A. Cause Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with D. I'm gonna go with D. Wow, I originally got question 3 wrong, and I got it right this time. And I originally got question 5 wrong, and I'm still wrong. I got question 8 wrong. Now I'm right. Just corrected my 2016 biology DSE. I got 28 out of 36 for the MCs, which is pretty great, as opposed to the last time I did it a few months ago, which is a 21 out of 36. 28 out of 36, I'll take it any day. It's pretty great. But if I can get it to 30, of course I can. Yeah. Um yeah, that's yeah. Finally corrected my 2017 MCs, the DSEs, and I got a 25 out of 36, which is pretty great if we're talking about chemistry or physics. Actually, absolutely fantastic if it's physics, but if it's chemistry, it's all right. But it's not so good for biology. Not so good. I did get 11 questions wrong. Wait, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. So I need to work harder on that. I just checked and I actually got 18 out of 36 the first time I did it a few months ago. So the fact that I got 25 now is actually a huge improvement. Uh, so this means that this paper is really tough. I just played a round of GeoGuessr, spending 40 something minutes. I filmed it. I'm going to put it up onto YouTube sometime soon. But right now it's already 10:25 and I haven't done, and I've only done 2016 and 2017 MCs. I'm going to do 2017 paper 1, the long questions first, and then later on I'm going to, you know, take a rest, and then I'm going to do 2017 paper 2. That is the plan. Okay, let's go. Yay. The first one is related to bones. The second one is oh wow, that is Pink told me about this question. The soft pineapple question. 3 marks. That's the whole thing. This is ridiculous. So, a piece of pineapple preserved in a sugar solution is softer than fresh pineapple. Explain this phenomenon. 3 marks. Uh what? I think it's I remember Pink told me the answer, and that is the reason why it's softer is because water is because it is in a sugar solution and osmosis happens, so the water in the pineapple cells sort of go out, so it's not as turgid. But still, goddamn. Oh, I talked about this a few hours ago. I know this. This is pollination. Intra-specific pollination, I think. This is just a cell question, cell cycle question. It's a question about cell cycle. From pancreas. From the pancreas. A and B. A and B. What is A? Oh, this is not a cell. This is straight up a nucleus. And the A is the endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum. Oh, then this is the translation and transcription. Breathing actions. Yes, I know this one. Why the lung collapses if it is ruptured at location Y? Because pleural cavity. Okay, this is one of those boring history questions. Name Kingdom X. Oh. Biodiversity. What's this? Oh, this is an experiment question. Rate of photosynthesis. Oh, not a graph question. I hate graph questions. This is the soil bacterium. This is ecology. This is just straight up ecology. Another graph question, really? Oh, this is immune system. This question is the immune system. What is this? Oh, this is genetics, and after genetics, we have an essay question here. What the heck? And the essay question is about lymph, circulatory system. All right, this is a pretty wholesome, not a wholesome, pretty rich, pretty fruitful biology paper. Not gonna lie, pretty fruitful. So it's 110. I have finished 2017 biology paper 1. Yeah, it's 110. And we are like, I don't know, I think 2 days away from the exam. 2.5 days. I don't know. I haven't done paper 2. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I was distracted many times because I'm still very mentally tired for some reason. Uh, so I should go to bed right now because it's 1:10. But instead, I'm going to take a rest by listening to some music. So hopefully, I can go to bed at 2 a.m. sharp, or maybe 1:50. But I think that's impossible. So 2 a.m. sharp, onto my bed. Hi, the trash garbage hairline is back, and right now it is 1:39 p.m. and I am going to do some more biology revision today. Um, time is of the essence, right? Time is of the essence. So, what am I gonna do? Is I'm gonna start off the day with some biology rap video part 2. I'm going to finish up talking about biology. And what am I going to do is 2017 biology paper 2. I need that. I need to revise the electives so I don't fuck the electives up like physics. Next on the agenda, I'm going to be doing 2018 paper as well as the mock if I have time. But given that it is already 1:40 p.m. right now, I don't think I'll be able to complete the entire mock. So I'm going to push paper 2 to tomorrow. Or you know what? I'm going to push paper 1 tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, mock paper 1. Tomorrow night, 2019, both papers. And I'm going to do 2017 paper 2, 2017 paper 2, 2018 paper 1, 2018 paper 2, and then 28 and then mock paper 2. So I'm going to do 3 paper 2s today. Totally not a problem. Let's go. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm going to do the biology wrap. That's the plan today. In other news, okay, this is not really related to my school, my Hong Kong school life, but, a couple days ago, I went to my college website and picked classes and all that stuff. It's really complicated. And then a few hours after picking the classes, I received an email saying, "Oops, you missed the enrollment." And I'm like, what? I just enrolled. I just did." So I forwarded all the emails to my mom, and my mom sent those emails to the agency person, the person who runs the agency, who orchestrates, who organizes people to, study abroad, yada yada. And we have no idea what's going on, so that's pretty great. I just realized that even though it's already been 2 years, 1.5, I have Dutch products in my room. Shout out to the Nederlands. And then I have German products in my room, which I believe we got from Berlin, from what's the name of the shop again? I forgot what's the name of the shop, but it's like a chain store in Berlin. I don't know. But I'm glad I'm using something not made in China. Made in Germany though. Okay, right now it is 5:45 p.m. I have just spent like 3 hours just actually, yeah, 3 hours just talking um about biology part 2. And now I'm going to do 2017 paper 2, and then immediately afterwards 2018 paper 1. And then after dinner, 2018 paper 2, mock paper 2. That's the plan. And right now, right here, I have a very nice I made myself a cup of really nice chocolate milk, some digestive biscuits, and a cookie, chocolate chip cookie, as I do my biology, biology 2017 paper, using this paper. I just finished correcting my 2017 biology paper 2, and I got a 19 or 21 out of 40, which is pretty terrible, not gonna lie. I did the biotechnology part is especially terrible with 7 to 9 out of 20, while for homeostasis 12 out of 20. And the biggest reason is because I had the wrong thinking direction. Like I kind of misunderstood the question and didn't know what the question was really asking and what the situation was really going on. Again, wrong thinking direction, and I could definitely do better. But right now I'm gonna do 2018 biology paper 1 first, which I think is right. Here. Yes, 2018 biology. So as you can see, this thing actually comes with the full package. We have a biology paper 2, paper 1. This is the paper 1 MCs. These are the paper 1 MCs, as you can see. This is the paper 1 long questions, the big ones. The long questions, and I believe the marking scheme should be in there somewhere. Oh, there we go. The paper 2 is with the marking scheme for some reason. Alright. What the fuck is this question? So we are shown a pyramid of biomass and a pyramid of numbers. And the question is asking which of the following is most likely to be the producer of the food chain, which is, by the way, these two. So the producer needs to be outnumbered by their predators, which is a rare case. And they are smaller than their predators. I honestly have no idea. I went with grass, but I really don't know. This paper is significantly tougher than the ones I've done. Like these two, apparently in a potato you can do both pollination and vegetative propagation. So what's the point of vegetative propagation when you can actually evolve? I don't know. And then we have this one. I can't tell what kind of neurons these are. I mean, I know one of them is interneuron, and I guess it's 2. And one of them is motor, one of them is effector, but I don't know which is which. I guess I know this one. Yeah. What the fuck? I need to find the dentition of the guy's teeth. I can't tell. The photo is so bad. And how come this looks like one tooth? This looks like one tooth, but this is way smaller than this, which doesn't make any sense. So I'm going with B, but I have no idea, really. Okay, this question is fucking insane. Whoever came up with this question is too creative. So in a photo we have a tree, which is on concrete. And this guy says oxygen is produced in the leaves and can be transported to the root for respiration, which I guess kind of makes sense. And this thing says the concrete blocks gas exchange in the roots, leading to poor absorption of minerals in roots. And this person says the water absorbed cannot be transported to the leaf because the concrete will block the xylem, which is crazy. Good. The concrete can provide mechanical support and keep the tree upright. And then it asks, whose view is correct? So first of all, I don't think this is correct because the tree can still bend after it grows. This is crazy. Definitely wrong. So it's either Mary or John. I really don't know. I guess I'm gonna, yeah. Huh, I'm gonna go with Mary. Yeah. Cause I don't think oxygen can be transported to the root, because of course it can be transported through xylem, but neither can it transport through phloem. Am I right? But I may be wrong. Maybe it does go through the phloem. I don't know. This is so confusing. So there's this setup consists of two bell jars placed one above the other with the leaf of a potted plant in between. Chemical X was placed into the jars to absorb water vapor. The whole setup was made airtight. The masses of Chemical X in the two jars were measured. So, look at this thing. Look at this thing. It took me a while to figure out what's going on. Is that the experiment is basically trying to tell how much water vapor is released from the top of the leaf versus the bottom of the leaf. So as you can see, the bottom of the leaf releases more water vapor because the change is bigger in Chemical X. So the change in mass of Chemical X is mainly caused by the water produced or loss in transpiration. But I don't think water is produced in oh wait, it does. Well, I say water is I say B then, because the rate of what I've learned in the last paper is that the rate of transpiration is way much more greater than the rate of photosynthesis and respiration, I guess. And now it's asking for the conclusion. Maybe all four are correct, but only one conclusion can be made because from the experiment. Alright, I actually got a 26 out of 36 for the MCs in this thing, which is not as bad as I thought. But of course there are a lot of moments of hesitations when I did this paper because the questions are just really tough. I got 35 right. I think it's mostly because, okay, the right answer is D, and I wrote D. Okay, I wrote or C, but the letter D is larger, indicating that I'm gonna answer D if this is an exam. But yeah, I got this one right. The one on top though, I really don't know about this one. But there are some really good saves in this paper. A lot of good saves, like this one. I got D right. This one's wrong. Question 17. It's actually C, not B. This one's wrong too. I got the neuron question wrong, of course. I got this one right. 36%, and I got it right. Oh my god. Of course, I got the apparently carbon dioxide contributes to the increase in biomass of a plant more than water. So I guess it's because photosynthesis creating glucose, so starch, so the plant grows. I got 26 wrong, embarrassingly so. It's A. There are no byproducts when it comes to anaerobic respiration. Got this one right. My guess is right. It's B. Hell yeah. Let's see. Got this one wrong, of course. It's phytoplankton. I don't understand why. Got this one wrong. Mutation is not possible. Also, the one on top wrong. I don't know why. Okay, I got this one wrong. Inner membrane. So I guess the inner membrane is the cristae. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. So it's 9:30 p.m. We are we are 35 hours away from the exam. 35 hours. I have a change of plan because it's already 9:30. I am only going to finish 2018 paper the 2018 papers 1 and 2. I will not do mock paper 2 today. I will push it to tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to do both mock and 2019. And of course, I haven't corrected my 2017 paper 1, and I also haven't corrected my 2016 paper 2 yet, so I'm going to do that. And then after the correction, I'll take a little rest, play some GeoGuessr maybe, and then I will do 2018 papers 1 and 2, and then afterwards I will take a rest, and then I will go to bed. So that is the plan for the rest of the day. Just corrected my 2017 biology paper, got a 55 out of 84, 65.5%. Not very satisfying. Not very satisfying. Not at all. I'm aiming for 70%, but I checked the cutoff marks because every time they do grades, they don't just, grade depend on your score. They actually make a curve. So it's all relative, right? And I checked the curve, the cutoff marks, and if you want to get a level 5 or above, you need to get around 66 or 67% ish. It's a little different for each year because it's a little, the difficulty of each year is different. And I think I can't secure a level 5 with this. I need to do better. And I think the main reason why is that I don't write enough details. And also there are a lot of very undesired mistakes. Like this one, where for the entire question, out of 9 marks, I got 0 because I just sucked so bad. Like, I didn't know what's the assumption behind an experiment because I didn't know how to think. I guess my brain malfunctioned for a few seconds when I thought about the answer for the question. I completely misunderstood this question. It said photochemical reactions in photosynthesis. So it's not actually referring to photosynthesis, it's actually referring to photophosphorylation. So the product should be ATP and NADPH, and not oxygen and glucose. So I did a very terrible oopsie here. If I checked correctly here, I may be able to get a 67%, but I guess I just didn't. Okay, now I'm gonna do 2018 paper 1. I have never done this paper before, so I'm gonna do that now. It appears the first question is ears, so that's cool. I like ears. The second question is about aquatic plant place in a... Oh, so it's osmosis, related to osmosis, I guess. Oh, okay. All right. Question 3 is about leaves. It's about leaves. I guess it's about leaves, but you never know. Sometimes it's a mix. Question 4 is about diseases, infectious diseases. Yeah. Non-infectious, actually. And then afterwards we have genetics, chromosomes. And this is question 6. Question 6 is about what is it about? I think it's about the immune system because of I don't really know. Or actually just health. Yeah, just health. Yeah. All right. Question 7 is about what the heck? Oh, it's about homeostasis, blood glucose level. I see what's going on. Question 8 is about the it's an experiment question, and it's about an experiment to test for digestion. So it's digestive system. And then afterwards we have a more DNA related question. Actually, it's a question about what the heck? Oh, respiration. And genetics at the same time. Inheritance. This one is about evolution, yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this Darwin? Uh, the last question is about, oh, it's about the carbon cycle. Yeah. So, I'm gonna do it real quick right now, and I think, okay, even though, it's, normally people would do this paper for 2 hours, but since it's already 11, I'm going to do this for, I hope, 1 hour. Yeah, let's give ourselves a challenge, a bit of a challenge here. Okay, so this is a really weird question. So Beethoven became deaf, right? But people say he could still hear music through his jawbone and skull by biting on a metal rod attached to his piano. And it is a fill in the blanks question, which is really rare. So I guess I have to fill in the blanks of how he could still hear it. And I'm guessing that the metal rod vibrates, so I'm gonna go with vibration. Transmission through bones to reach ears, middle ear. Yeah, ear bones. But no, because his ear bones are damaged. Yeah. Yeah, to reach cochlea then. Cochlea. Detection of movement by sensory hair cells. Oh shoot. What kind of movement though? I think it's lymph or endolymph. I don't know. It's one word. Generation and transmission of nerve impulses through nerves. Through the auditory nerves. Alright. Here's another interesting one. The photomicrograph below shows a karyotype for a boy. Circle the sex chromosomes. So which one is it? I think it's this one, because one of them is long and one of them is short, so it's XY, because it's a boy. I'm gonna go with this one. So this is a really, really cool question, because apparently there are also DNA. There's also DNA in mitochondria, we all know that. And actually, the DNA contains some genes coding for enzymes which are essential for oxidative phosphorylation. So now it all makes sense. Shower thoughts right here. Sharon was told that he might be breathing out of carbon dioxide containing carbon, which was once a part of the body of a dinosaur buried underground for millions of years. And I think it's true because, I mean, dinosaurs buried underground become fossils. And I mean, of course, if you find dinosaur fossils, I mean, why would you try to burn it? But, I mean, they can burn it. And if they are burnt, then, I mean, there's a good chance that we're breathing it. Okay, so it's 12:02 after midnight right now. We are 32 hours away from my final exams. I have finished the 2018 DSEs within 62 minutes, which is fantastic. And right now I really want to take a rest. I'm going to do that, and afterwards I'll see if I have enough time to finish up 2018 paper 2, and then I'm going to slumber and have a good night. Well, it's already passed, actually, technically. Yeah, there's that. I'm gonna edit DSE episode 3, and I don't think I have time to play another round of GeoGuessr, but I'll probably do it tomorrow if I have time. Yeah. Oh, okay, my camera's working again. Right now it's 2:19 to 18 a.m. in the morning. I done goofed. I should have slept way earlier. I haven't completed my 2018 paper 2. I've done question 1, so I did half of it. I'm gonna go to bed now, and I'll try to fall asleep like 1.5 hours earlier tomorrow, so at 1-ish. So yeah, tomorrow there's going to be a lot to do. Tomorrow I have to correct my 2018 and 2016 paper 2 after finishing 2018 paper 2, and then I'm going to do the mock. I don't know if I can complete the whole thing, and then I'm going to do 2019, film it, and do a huge WDIDW, what did I do wrong, wrap up. And yeah, that's it. Natalie texted me. She changed her Instagram profile picture to her own photo, with a few edits, of course. So I DM'd her, and I was like, wow, you use your own photo. That's new. That's all right. You have your Instagram account is slowly becoming a normie Instagram account. Am I right? Normie. And then for some reason she started talking about how Grant showed her the WhatsApp group of his group, or with Ernest and Kingsley, and they always send each other photos of people's tits, of women's tits, and it's really funny. Ernest almost got caught looking at tits in the public. And then the conversation led to Natalie saying that Hans likes it from the back, and I said, oh yeah, what the fuck? Oh yeah, Topher and Keith likes that too. And then Natalie said Keith likes the girl on top, and I was like, Keith is a man of taste, because Natalie also agrees that doggy style sucks, and I said, yeah, doggy style, it's boring. It's the most overrated sex position ever. And then she's like, you just talked about something sex related. Wow, that's so out of character. I need to tell Cedric. But that's basically a summary of the conversation we had. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed. So as of right now, it is 11:24 a.m. on May 10th. And we are 21 hours away from our last 2 exams, and we are also 26 hours away from the end of the exam. So tomorrow it's going to be the most epic, insane day. Well, not the most. Now that I'm thinking about it, of 2020, nah. Okay. Anyways, I've said this yesterday morning, and I'm gonna say it again. Today I'm going to do 2018 paper 2 real quick. 1 sec. I'm gonna do mock papers 1 and 2 real quick. I'm gonna correct them all, and at night I'm gonna do 2019 papers 1 and 2. And I'm gonna try to sleep early tonight, as early as possible. Last night I think I fell asleep at around 3. Yeah. Yeah. And this morning I woke up once at 9:30, and then another time at 10:15-ish, and then another time at 11-ish, because I set 2 alarms. And yeah. So technically I slept for 8 hours, 11 minus 3. But yeah. I try to tire myself a little bit today so that I am tired enough to fall asleep tonight. So that's my plan. Oh boy. This looks very, very complicated. Okay, so I'm about to do Biology 2018, paper 2, question number 4, biotechnology. Okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, so someone wants to amplify these DNA using PCR, So this is region 1, this part, and this is region 2, this part. And the primer 1 is right here, primer 2 is right here. Now it's asking that there is one type of mistake in each primer. Write the correct primers. So it's asking us what's the correct coding for the primers. So let's say primer 1, CGGUAGUGGG, which is supposed to be right here. So it's complementary to this one, which is complementary to this one. So region 1 and primer 1 should be similar. So CGGTAGTGGG. CGGUAGUGGG. Okay, looks correct. And then up next we have AUACG, AUACGACGAU. AUACGUCGAU. Okay, dude, it's fine. Primer 1 is totally fine. What's primer 2 then? CCTTAACACT. Primer 2 should be complementary to region 2, and it should go backwards. So ACAATAGGCG. Oh my god. CCTTAACACT. CCTTAACACT. It's totally fine. CGCCTATTGT. CGCCTA. Wait a second. Why is there T? Huh? CG. So one of them has uracil, one of them has thymine. That is weird. CGCCTATTGT. CATTGT. CTA. CTA. Okay, this is weird. This is weird. Oh, I guess I figured out the mistake then. I think the mistake in primer 1 is that it should use T instead of U, and the second mistake should be is that it should be reverse. It should be in reverse, because it looks like this. It should go reverse. It should be reverse. Yeah, it should be reversed. I think I know. Boy oh boy oh boy oh boy oh boy. Magic is happening. I got a 34 out of 40 for paper 2, which is, in my opinion, quite the fantastic. This results in 85%, which is, I'm telling you, 5-star, even 5 double star. And I think the reason behind me being so good at this all of a sudden is that, I write in details. I write a lot of details. Second of all, I know what's going on. Third of all, this paper is actually kind of easy. I got the 2 primer DNA sequences right, the base sequences right, and the one underneath, 380 base pairs, got that one. The first part of biotechnology is a little shoddy, 4 out of 8, but you know, for the homeostasis part, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. I got 18 out of 20 for homeostasis and 16 out of 20 for biotechnology, so I need to work a little harder on biotech. But yeah, 34 out of 40, circa 34. I'm pleased. I'll take that any day. It's 1:52 p.m. I haven't had lunch, but I did correct my paper 1 of the 2018s. And I got a 68 out of 84. 80.95%. I'm satisfied. I'm a happy man. Well, at least temporarily happy for the next 2 minutes or so. My MCs didn't do too well, so overall it's a 93 out of 120, 77.5%, still pretty great, right? Paper 2 is 85%, and altogether 80.5, which is level 5-star. So, you know, if I can get level 5-star here, I think I can get level 5 tomorrow. This is my essay question, 8 out of 11. Fuck you. Alright, I'm going to have lunch then. But surprisingly, I got a lot of the stuff right. So, you know, I just gotta work a little harder to maintain that level. Right now it's 3:28 p.m. I have played a game of GeoGuessr, and now I am going to do both mocks, both mock papers 1 and 2, and yeah, wish me luck. We have encountered a very awkward bruh moment where this is 1 micrometer. So we have an electron micrograph showing some bacteria, and it's asking us what is the magnification of this electron micrograph. I can't tell. Bro, I can't tell. All I know is that this is 1 micrometer, and I think in real life this is 1 centimeter-ish. So I am going to guess it is 10 to the power. What am I doing? 10 to the power of -2, because that's cm, over 10 to the power of -6. What the heck? All right, I need to use a ruler. Okay, so I used a ruler, 1.5 cm ish, right? 1.5 cm ish. So it's 1.5 this thing. So it should be, yeah, it should be over, what am I even doing? 15000. I think it's a B then. Okay, this is a bit of a WTF moment. A student carried out the experiment determining the water potential of beetroot cells. So first of all, he put some beetroot discs in this test tube in a 5% sucrose solution, and after 2 hours, he took a drop of this solution and put it into here, and this droplet floated upwards. So 1, the drop of solution had a lower density. I think it's correct. For 2, there was a net movement of water molecules from the beetroot cells into the 5% sucrose solution in X. Now, I think the reason why it's floating upwards is because it's less dense, and the reason is because it has more water. So it means that some of the water from the beetroot disc went to the sucrose solution. So I think 2 is correct as well. And the water potential of the beetroot cells was lower than that of the 5% sucrose solution. Since water moved out, which means this is wrong, because water potential should be higher. So I think it's A. There's a somewhat confusing question right here. So we have this experiment. Basically, the leafy shoot releases water. The water goes through the tube, gets absorbed by the calcium chloride. So this is the change of the mass of calcium chloride in a normal day. With the leafy shoot, this is the change, and this is the water level change in there. So now it's asking us which of the following changes are correctly described. So say the leafy shoot lost 75 grams of water. Well, that is not true, because we still need to consider the normal water vapor in the air. So the leafy shoot lost 60 grams of water. I guess so, because 75 minus 15 is 60. And I guess B is kind of true. But then we have the leafy shoot absorbed 15 grams of water, which is kind of not true, because I think it absorbed 51. And at the end, the leafy shoot retained 9 grams of water. Well, now we have a problem here. 60 grams are released and is stored here, but 51 grams are absorbed. So I don't think it retained 9 grams, it actually lost 9 grams. So I think the right answer is B. What the heck? Which of the following can be done to increase the reliability of the results? What results? What results? What results? What agar plate? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There is no what results? What experiment are you talking about? What? All right. Put a paper disc which is so soaked with this. Okay, nope. This is okay, so I'm guessing that this experiment is related to paper discs and agar plates and clear zones, okay? A, you're making control, so you're not increasing the reliability. Set up another agar plate which is not spread with bacteria. That's also a control, I guess. See, I don't know. I don't know. Set up another agar plate which is identical to the one shown in the diagram. What diagram? What diagram? What diagram? Oh my god. So I'm guessing it's a clear zone diagram, right? And the dependent variable is the size of the clear zone. So if I set up another agar plate which is not spread with bacteria, then we can prove that the clear zones must be from bacteria. But we can also prove that by soaking distilled water on the agar plate. Then I guess it's A. I don't know. I really don't know. So it's 4:40 p.m. I finished the mock MCs. Except I can't find the answers? I went to my school email and also the Google Classroom, and I can't find the marking scheme. Let's just, that's problematic. I mean, that's also good news because I don't have to do the mock now because I don't even have the answers anyways. But then that's also bad news because I want to know what's wrong. I don't know. I want to know what did I do wrong. I want to improve on myself. Like, what the heck? What the heck? So it's almost 6 p.m. and I'm gonna do 2019 tonight. So what I'm gonna do now is to perfect my notes. I realized that I haven't written any notes on anaerobic respiration and thought it would be very useful if I do that. You know, I really didn't notice that yeast will release carbon dioxide under anaerobic respiration until like a few minutes ago. So I guess I'm kinda shit. What the heck? So we have DNA fingerprinting in here, and then we have another DNA fingerprinting in another book. So we have these 4 steps. And then after these 4 steps, we have even, okay, it's on the other side. We have even more steps in here. So it's more than 4 steps. I've been scammed. And also, what the hell is this? VNTR. Alright, it's 7:37. As you can see, my notes are greatly advanced right now. I did write the DNA fingerprinting steps, some immune system stuff, some other stuff here. These are the pros and cons of some biotechnology stuff. These are some factors to some major non-infectious diseases. Not much here. A lot in ecology. It's a really tough subject. Photosynthesis and respiration. And lymphatic system. I wrote down the formation of tissue fluid. And that's pretty much it. I'm still waiting. Apparently the marking scheme to the mock exam exists, but I didn't know because I never actually joined the Google Classroom of biology. Apparently that exists, and I didn't know it the whole time, and I'm gonna have the exam 12 hours later, 12 and a half. And it appears that Edward can't get in as well, so rip. But I guess I'm gonna just skip the mock, or maybe I can do mock paper 2 if that helps. But I'll definitely reserve a good amount of time doing 2019 DSE, and then afterwards I will slumber. So it's 10 p.m. I finally got my mock exam marking scheme, but it's already 10 p.m. So come on. There's only so much I can do. So I'm gonna do mock paper 1 real quick. I don't know. I don't think I have enough time anyway. And then afterwards, I will start filming my 2019 DSE biology thing. What happened an hour ago is that Natalie's just sending random haha pictures in the WhatsApp group with me and Cedric, and one of the pictures is like Kingsley and Pink sitting together. If you know what's going on, Kingsley and Pink used to date back in 7th grade. Kingsley fingered Pink, and they had a pretty awkward relationship. Pink constantly got bullied because of that, and after they broke up, they both had a really good life. Actually, Kingsley had a really good life throughout his entire life. So anyways, I was like, yo, what the fuck? When did that happen? And Natalie's like, oh, the beach. The fucking beach. And Cedric's like, oh, I was there too. And then I'm just sitting here like, dude, shut the fuck up. Stop talking about happy memories from your past. Okay? It's going to piss me off. Like there are, and then I started thinking about, yeah, there are many things that I wish I would have gone to, like the beach, because so much happened on the beach on that day, or Model United Nations, because everybody joined it and everybody had fun in it, or the stage during the inter-house quiz competition. Maybe I could be of some good use during the quiz competition. Maybe I can gain some glory and some fame, and maybe I can, be in the community. Or let's say some hot pot dinners, or organized by different gangs in the class. Maybe I could join them, have fun, chat, befriend them, learn more about people learn more about me. Happy times. Or maybe I could join the student union, and I could be of some use. I could be a useful person. But no, I didn't do all that. Even though these opportunities, not all of them, but most of these opportunities were presented to me. But I was such a fool back in the days. I was cowardly. I didn't want to join these events because I thought I would fail, and that I would disappoint people and let people down. And that cowardice had been haunting me till this day and until forever in my life. And this is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, remorse of my life so far, is that I don't join enough, thus creating and building a thicker wall between me and the rest of the world, just getting thicker and thicker. And it's been a really painful feeling, and right now it still hurts. I mean, the remorse, it doesn't go away. What hurts is that right now, even if I know that I was wrong and that I should have done something, I can't do anything now because it's already over. I can't go back in time. I can't time travel. That is... And yeah, see, now I'm not in a revision mood anymore, because I'm thinking about how much I fucked up my life thanks to Natalie, okay? But you know what? Screw it, mock right now, and then at around 10:45 or 10:30, I'm going to do the biology, and then I'm going to go to bed immediately, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. That's the plan. I'm tired in the head, but I still need to do this. So it's 11:32 p.m. right now, and I just did the 2019 DSE MCs biology. I've made an entire video, and I got a... Just let me reach. God damn it. Where is page 1? Where the fuck is page 1? Where the fuck is page 1? Where the fuck is there we go. There we go. I found page 1. I got a 19 out of 36. Fucking hell. I worked so hard and I get this shit. 19 out of 36? What the fuck, man? I'm so... I don't know why. I don't know why. 19 out of 36? 52.7%-ish? Like, a lot of the questions, a lot of the... I don't understand. I don't understand a lot of the fucking questions, like the whole... What parameters best used for recording the growth of a germinating seed, and it's not dry mass, it's total surface area. What the fuck? So all of a sudden, all these foreign knowledge. Like, we are 9 hours away from the motherfucking exam, and I'm still this bad at this? That is unacceptable, okay? That is fucking sane. You cannot do that. 9 hours before an exam, you get a 19 out of 36. That is a sin. That is a crime. 19, I will not take that. I will take at least a 23, at least. That is at least, okay? I'm aiming for 25. At least 25, 26, 27. Give me that. What the... I don't understand. Trees, leaves on top of the tree because they want to reduce their leaf surface area so that the rate of transpiration, the rate of heat loss is lower. That makes total sense. I don't understand this one at all. I'm so angry. Like what the hell? Some of these questions, man, what the hell? How the hell did some people get these questions? I don't understand. Why does a fucking a G must be beside an A? You can put T beside an A as well. It's totally fine. Okay? Beside, not complementary. Beside. In an RNA sequence, in one side of a DNA sequence, okay? You can put T beside an A, you can put a C beside an A, you can put a G beside an A. It's totally... What? Why? They can't be beside one another? What is this? Red blood cells, So they don't need energy supply, but mature red blood cells, they don't have mitochondria. What is this? How? I don't even understand. This makes so much sense. Okay, our cerebrum, association center, okay? Medulla oblongata responsible for salivation. That does not make any sense. Medulla oblongata for our breathing. For heart rate, not salivation? This does not make any sense at all. I am so angry. Umbilical veins and arteries. Why are there 3 holes? Where does 3 fucking holes come from? Where did they fucking come from? Umbilical veins? Oh my god. And just a few minutes ago, my brother is blasting TV, opening all the fucking doors, just interrupting me. Like, guess how fucking angry I am. Fuck me. Fuck. 9 hours away, and it's supposed to be Mother's Day and stuff. Like, look, I need to fucking revise. I'm getting 19 and I can't do any more MCs anymore. I ran out of MCs. How did this even happen? I don't understand. I'm so angry. Okay, I'm so angry. I don't understand. I don't understand. Fuck.